City streets. Night narration begins in the heart of New York City, where life never stops and the streets never sleep. 28-year-old journalist Daniel Reed had just moved into a new apartment on the 14th floor of an old building called Maple Heights. The rent was unbelievably low, almost too good to be true. But Daniel, chasing his dream job, didn't ask too many questions. Inside the apartment the first night felt strange. Daniel woke up around 17 a.m. to the faint sound of footsteps in the hallway. Slow, rhythmic. And yet, when he peeked through the peephole, the corridor was empty. Old buildings make old noises, he whispered to himself, trying to shake off the chill. The neighbors warning. The next morning, Daniel met Mrs. Coleman, an elderly woman from apartment 1402. She leaned closer and whispered, "If you hear footsteps at night, don't open your door." Daniel laughed nervously, thinking it was just some urban legend. But Mrs. Coleman didn't laugh back. "I mean it," she said. The last tenant didn't listen. The recordings begin. Being a journalist, Daniel's curiosity got the best of him. He set up his phone to record audio overnight. At 2:17 a.m., the same sound appeared, footsteps stopping directly outside his door. But the next morning, when he reviewed the footage from the hallway CCTV, thanks to the friendly security guard, nobody was there. The hallway was completely empty. The hidden room. One evening, Daniel noticed something strange. The apartment's blueprint didn't match the layout. According to the building plans, there was a small sealed room behind his bedroom wall. His heartbeat quickened as he tapped the wall and heard a hollow echo. He borrowed a hammer and began breaking through the plaster. Dust filled the air, and then he saw it. A narrow hidden room with nothing but a wooden chair and dozens of photographs pinned to the wall. Each photo was of different tenants, and the last one was him, sleeping in his bed. The police and the past. Daniel called the police. They investigated and revealed the truth. 20 years ago, the building had been home to a serial stalker who photographed tenants before they vanished. He was caught and imprisoned, but some victims were never found. The creepy part: the man had died in prison 5 years ago. The twist: final night, Daniel decided to move out. On his last night, as he packed, the clock hit 17 a.m. Footsteps echoed once again, but this time, they didn't stop at his door. They entered the apartment. Frozen, Daniel turned toward the sound. There, standing in the corner of the dark room, was a man with a camera, clicking silently. The camera flash blinded him for a second, and when his vision cleared, the man was gone. The next morning, Daniel's phone rang. It was the police. "Mr. Reed," the officer said, "we just reviewed the CCTV. Someone was standing outside your apartment last night." "But that's impossible," Daniel whispered, staring at the last